Hello, in this video we're going to be looking at a really cool way of introducing some coding standards into our programs, and also a way that we can create blocks of code that we can reuse across multiple programs. It's all using the source code templates, so more after these few words. Hello, this is Martin, and this is another video in my series looking at getting started with OpenInsight 10. And today we're going to be looking at the code templates, which is found off of the Tools source code menu. Now it's grayed for most of the time that we're in the IDE, except for when we are in a store procedure. So if I go into a new store procedure, we go to Tools, source code, the menu item is now enabled, and if we click on that, then we can get into a number of blocks of code that have already been created for us. So for instance, we've recently been working with the commuter module, and there is a commuter template. So if we select that and click OK, then we are prompted for some basic information. So we've got window name, the created date, author, OI version, comments, and we can add all of this information in if we wish to. I'm not going to bother just for now, so we'll click OK, and OpenInsight will create that commuter module template header for us. So we get our comments section at the top here. We then get the declarations, or some of them, we might need more, and then the rest of the header for our commuter module before we then go into the case statements. And we could actually build this out a little bit more to have some empty case statements if we wished. Now if I just close out of this one, and we'll go File, New, Store Procedure. One of the other code blocks, which is a good example, is the B-tree extract option, something that people do quite a lot. So I'm just going to leave the file name empty for the moment, and you can see here that we just have a block of code with no header, there's no declarations or anything else. It's simply the fact that we're opening a dictionary to a particular file name, and then it gives the rest of the code, or it provides us with the rest of the code that we would normally use when we're doing a B-tree extract, and we then just need to fill in the blanks. So if you've got blocks of code that you want to use throughout your application, then you can create your own code templates. Yes, you can still inherit code from the sysprog account, but this is all at the application level. Now to do that, we need to, it's sort of no easy way in the current version of creating that code other than to go File, Open a record, and we want to scroll down until we get to the syscode templates record. Double click on that to open it up, and then we can grab any one of these. So I'll just grab that B-tree extract one we were using a moment ago. Click OK, and then that will return the record for us. So we do a file and a save as, and I'm going to save this as mp underscore code underscore template for no good reason. So we'll click OK to that. Make sure that we're working on that particular record. If you're concerned, you can easily close that down. File, Open, Record, syscode templates. If it doesn't show, do a refresh, and then you'll see that the MP code template option shows. So we'll do an OK there. We can then clear out all of that code, and we can put our own in here. So we might want to start, well, we would always start with function, and then if we do a percent function name, and a %. That will then swap in the function name for the particular application. Then if we do a control-ent ID event, and then our param 1, 2, 3, however many we want. I'll just use the standard 8 parameters. Then we can start to put in a block of comments. Now, if you remember earlier on in one of the videos, I mentioned that if you do /* that then starts a comment code block, and we'll need a * / to close that comment block off. So then we can add into here subroutine name, and we'll have this as a % function name %. Then we might have a description. I'm going to have to hope that my typing is good. Have date. I think we'll also have author. We could have an OI version. I mean, you can basically put lots of different things in here. We'll then have comments, and we'll leave that blank so that people can put their own comments in there. And then I'll have a row of just hyphens in there just to finish that off. So that would be like our header, and then if we wanted to, we could have some declarations here. So declare a function MSG if you're using MSG a lot, and you can go on and put whatever else you want into there. So if I now go to File and Save, and we'll go File, New, Stored Procedure, and Tools, Source Code, Code Templates, and we've got the MP Code Template option there. If we click OK, we are prompted for the items that we might want to replace. So the function name, we might want to put in there MP_test. For the description, and we can make this window wider if we want to, I have my program description here. So this would just be a very short description. We've got today's date has automatically been dropped in for us, the username's been dropped in for us, and the OpenInsight version. So I go 10.03. I mean, it could be a program version if you wanted to. And if we click OK, then you can see now that it's dropped in the function, it's dropped in the subroutine name for us and our description, and we can just put some comments here. So my comments about this program, which was created by Martin for the video, that'll be fine. And then we can just carry on now within our program. So, you know, x equals 1, blah 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 blah. We can just build that out. So basically what's happening is, in a team environment or even in your own environment, whenever you create a new program and you were to select the MP code template, it's going to prompt you for this header information, which you might decide is important. You, in a team environment, you might want to know who the original author was, what date the program was created, what it was about, all sorts of different information. It might be that you've got a block of code that you are going to be using time and time and time again. This module has a very large number of uses, and it's extremely useful. So this video has basically just showed you how to use the built-in templates, and also how you can very quickly create your own template by editing the Cisco templates record within OpenInsight and then calling it from the tools menu. Nice quick video. Hope you find it useful, and I'll see you on the next video very soon. Take care. Bye bye.